Hi everyone, my name is Trevor Gordon. I'm with the Canadian Epilepsy Alliance. Today we are going to interview Morgan Hoffman. Morgan Hoffman was kind enough to help us with our epilepsy awareness campaign in 2022. That video is getting so much traffic, so much engagement that we wanted to invite Morgan on to speak with us for a few moments. I just want to say a few words about Morgan before we have her join us. We've all seen Morgan on Entertainment Tonight Canada as a reporter. Morgan is also an actress, and she is currently the entertainment reporter for The Morning Show and Global News, delivering segments on the hottest entertainment stories, celebrity gossip, and more. Oh, and she's a dog mom. So we're going to get her to join us, and Morgan, are you there?
Hey, we made it work. How are you?
Thanks. How are you, Morgan? Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, of course. Thanks so much for inviting me on to talk with you today.
I'll be transparent and honest. I'm a little nervous because I'm interviewing an entertainment reporter. So I feel like this could be like my audition tape here. So I feel
I'm judging.
Like,
no.
No pressure. But no, I appreciate you doing this with us. I have two important questions for you before we start the segment, so to speak. One, what is your dog's name? And two, what do we think about Taylor and Travis? Will they last? And keep in mind, we are going to quote this, and this will be, for people that are out there, the Taylor Swift fans, we need to have this quote right here.
Okay, so my dog's name is Georgie. She's sleeping over here. If she wakes up, I will run and grab her. Do you need to see her? Do you want to see her? Is that what's going on here?
Hey, it'll get us views. Let's do it.
Okay, let me grab her 1 second. Hold on. Okay. So she's having her morning nap, but here she is here. This is Georgie. Say hello, my love. And she's over it. But there she is there. And as for Travis and Taylor, I'm all about longevity when it comes to Hollywood news and who's in what relationship and if it's real or if it's just a PR stunt. At first, I thought maybe it was a PR stunt. I think it's real. I do, and I think they're going to last. I think he's on her level in terms of stardom, and he can handle pressure, and he's not intimidated by her and her success. So I'm going to say yes. I hope it lasts for Taylor.
All right, Taylor Swift fans, we heard from Morgan. We're going to put this segment as a separate clip, and this will help get more engagement and more support, and we thank you for that. But let's get to the important part of this. Morgan, in 2022, you were kind enough to help us, Canadian Epilepsy Alliance, with Show Your Purple, an epilepsy awareness campaign, where you were kind enough to create this 30-second video talking about epilepsy and Purple Day. What made you want to do this? I mean, do you have a connection to epilepsy? Did you know about epilepsy prior to the campaign? I'd love to hear about that.
Great question. So I was surprised to learn that epilepsy is one of the most common neurological disorders, and I honestly knew nothing about it. And then when you read the statistics and you read that 300,000 people in Canada and over 50 million people worldwide are affected by epilepsy, I mean, those numbers are staggering. And so I just wanted to do anything I could to help to bring awareness. And then in the past year, since you and I first connected, I witnessed my father have a seizure, and it was terrifying. And I know that one seizure does not constitute epilepsy, but it affected all of us in my family. It affected him physically. So to know that someone who's dealing with epilepsy deals with reoccurring seizures that are unprovoked, it's a lot, and it's scary. And so I just wanted to do anything I could to help spread awareness.
And we appreciate that. Epilepsy is always, I've read many times, I hear it all the time in my day-to-day. Everyone thinks that epilepsy is this rare disease. Over 300,000 Canadians have epilepsy, 1 in 100. So that's why we say it might be a hidden disease, but it's not a rare disease. So that actually leads me to my next question. Why do you think it's important for public figures, celebrities like yourself, to raise awareness for epilepsy?
Well, we have this platform where I'm so thankful that I have a very loyal, dedicated group of people who like to follow what I do every day. So much of that is because of my job and people I get to interview. But how lovely is it that I have an opportunity to be able to talk to, well, a large number of people and be able to use it for good, and not just, you know, as much as people love to see Georgie, you know, I love making people happy, but it's also, I think, a responsibility to spread awareness for important causes, especially when it comes to something like epilepsy, where not a lot of people know about it, and this is affecting so many people. So I just see it as a small contribution I can make with my following. I'm lucky to have it to help out the best way that I can.
Last night, one of our local epilepsy organizations, Epilepsy South Central Ontario, they were invited to a hockey game, an OHL hockey game in Guelph, to create epilepsy awareness. And the captain of the hockey team for the Guelph Storm, he was kind enough to invite the Epilepsy South Central Ontario organization out.
Wow.
And there was a booth set up. They actually played your video, the video shout out that you did throughout the night. It was creating a lot of buzz, a lot of feedback. Many people were coming up to the Epilepsy South Central Ontario booth saying, oh, that was so amazing that Morgan was kind enough to do that video. Oh, why did she do that? Did she have a connection? That was just so good to create that conversation. We had about several people came up to the booth asking about you, and the only little feedback they said is, we got to get her in an epilepsy shirt. And I'm like, well, she had a purple shirt on. She looked great. She looked good. But they were saying, no, let's get. She looked great, but let's get her in an epilepsy merch.
I need the merch. You have to hook me up, because I would love to wear a t-shirt and do anything I can.
But yeah, so I just want to let you know that was so much reaction for you on that. I mean, is there anything else that you would like to say to those that are considering wanting to raise awareness, or why do you think it's important to raise your awareness during, obviously, March Awareness Month, Purple Day, or even 365 days of the year? Any last words you'd like to say?
Just do your research. I mean, for me, it was something that was presented to me. Of course, my immediate reaction was, well, let me see how I can help. And then it was, well, wait a minute, why don't I know more about epilepsy? Wait a minute, why don't people in my circle, why don't more people in my life know about this? So to do more research and to really understand this fully, immediately I was on board. So I would say do your research, and let's try to get, if there's any stigma or, you know, let's try to get more knowledge out there, anything that we can do to spread awareness. So I'd say, yeah, do your research.
Morgan, let me just thank you here for, I'm going to take 30 seconds. Morgan, you're awesome. Your energy, your charisma, your smile is just radiating through the screen. Thank you for everything that you're doing to create epilepsy awareness. Thank you for creating that video in 2022. Yeah. The video was created in 2022. It's still getting so much love, so much engagement. We had to post it on our feed again this morning because it was getting so much traffic. We thank you for that. We thank you for jumping on with us, spontaneous in the sense of doing this live with us this morning. We thank you for now wanting to wear an epilepsy shirt.
Yes, let's do it.
And to the Taylor Swift fans watching, we thank you for giving us your 1,000,000%. I know everything else that's been out there about the buzz, it doesn't make sense, but you've given us the facts, and we're going to go by it. What Morgan says goes.
I just want her to be happy, so I'm hoping it will work out for her. But thank you for all the hard work that you're doing and for reaching out to me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And show your purple. Happy Epilepsy Awareness Month, and thank you for your time today.
Bye.
Bye.